Okay, in this video here today, this will be a simple video for those of you who are interested in learning Chinese, beginners. You know Chinese, you want to learn today. And I'm basically going to just go through some steps. Okay, I've mentioned these steps a lot of times in some other videos, but I will go through them again. Now, there are some things that I talked about before in other videos that I will post. I'll post them as video response to this video. But this video here we'll just go through these different steps. Okay, simple steps. Alright? Now, let's say I don't know any Chinese. Okay, today I want to learn Chinese. I'm going to start learning Chinese. Alright? Now, what am I going to do? There are 3 important steps you need to take. Alright? The first step, let's zoom in here just in case you can't see. So the first step, we're going to listen to familiarize ourselves with pronunciation. Okay, as many of you know, Chinese is very, very difficult when it comes to pronunciation, tonation, tone, all that type of stuff. So we want to spend, I would say, a month and 2 weeks just listening and familiarizing ourselves with this pronunciation. Okay? And tones, of course. So, what you need to do is okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get Pimsleur. Okay, this is not Pimsleur Chinese, I know. But I'm going to get Pimsleur Chinese. I've never used Pimsleur Chinese before, but I think it will be very good to get Pimsleur for Chinese. So, we're going to get a Pimsleur course. It's the first thing we're going to do. Then, we're going to get a Teach Yourself Chinese. My favorite series. Okay. Now they also have ICMeal. I've never used ICMeal before. I think the same method could work with that course as well. But let's just say I'm going to use Teach Yourself Chinese. Okay. So during that month and 2 weeks, I'm going to start listening to Pimsleur. Now, as I mentioned before, I would normally spend 7 days listening to this content. Okay. 7 days, at least for an hour. Now, if you want, you can listen to Pimsleur for 30 minutes. That's actually how long the course is, one of the lessons. Listen to Pimsleur for 30 minutes, and then listen to the Teach Yourself Chinese, starting from chapter 1 for 30 minutes, and you have your hour. Now, like I said, this is just the chart I follow. Okay, this is how I do it. But if you want to add more time, that's up to you. That's fine. So again, you want to listen to Pimsleur and listen to the Teach Yourself Chinese. If you want to do an hour for each, spend an hour listening to the Mandarin Chinese, the Teach Yourself, and spend another hour listening to the Pimsleur. Okay? Now, while you're listening to this Teach Yourself course, what you want to do is follow along with the pinyin. Okay, the pinyin is the writing system for Chinese. Now, I wouldn't recommend you guys going to the pronunciation chart, because what's going to happen, you want to get confused. Now, probably not everyone, but this is what I'm going to show you. For example, you have this. Let's see. You have SI, you have XI, and you have SHI. Okay, and let's throw DI in there and ZI. This is a very common mistake that people make. So you have si, shi, shu, di, zi. You see that? So this I here is sometimes it's E sound and sometimes it's a sound, depending on the consonant before it. Now, instead of just going through this, trying to memorize, like, oh, okay, I don't know if it's okay. This DI, is it duh or is it D? Is the SHI, is it she or she? Instead of going through that, just save that time and just go ahead and follow along in that Teach Yourself book. And trust me, you listen to that all the way up to at least chapter 6. I would say chapter 6. Listen to that all up to chapter 6, and while you follow along, you should start getting used to these sounds. When you see them, you will know it's. When you see XI, you will know it's she. When you see SHI, you will know it's she. Okay? So I would recommend going to chapter 6 in that Teach Yourself book. So this is the first step for the month, for 1 month and 2 weeks. Okay, so after a month, let's say, let me see here. Yeah, after a month, that's 4 weeks. You will have went through what, 4 chapters of listening. Then you add on the 2 weeks. That will be what, 6 chapters of listening. Okay. So that's what you want to do for that. Now, let's see. I hope I didn't forget anything. That's simple. Just Pimsleur and listen to this. All right. Let's see. The next step is. Let's see. Next step is this FLR. Now let me go ahead and. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to stop it.